Welcome, friends. Today we are doing another first impressions video. Exciting. And I should start by saying this is going to be the beginning of a four-parter, kind of, but split into different videos. I have got 4 sample sets which I put to a poll yesterday or the day before, and I'm going to do them in order of how they ranked in the poll. And the winner of the poll was Santa Maria Novella, Firenze. Second was Eldo, a Libra d'Orange. Third was Affinescence. And last, but certainly not least, was the January Scent Project, which I have considered waiting to cover until January, simply because they're called the January Scent Project, but there we are. But that's the order they're going to go in. I'm going to be splitting the videos into different parts. So there's 8 fragrances in here, just 8 out of all the dozens that they've done. There's only 8 in here, which I'm not that impressed with, but there we are. And it also doesn't contain the fragrance that I actually wanted to sample, and they wouldn't tell me which ones were in it before they fucking sent me it either. So you do with that what you will. But here we are. So Santa Maria Novella, a house from Italy. They mostly do eau de colognes, but they have branched out into eau de toilettes. And they have recently made their first eau de parfum, which they very kindly included in here, which is L'Iris. So I have the L'Iris as well. I don't know if I'll cover that today. I might do. You know? But there we are. I am interested to try these. I have actually tried some of these. We'll unbox this, shall we? I have tried some of these, I must admit. This is how they come in this big box, and then inside the big box is some paper, and inside the paper is the discovery kit. So let's discover. They didn't include the patchouli one, which is the one I wanted to smell, the bastards. But not to worry. We will have a look and choose 4 from the 8 that we will use. Now here is, they're all eau de cologne concentration, these ones. They don't do sample sets of the eau de toilette, which is a pig. We'll just take the first 4. So they come in this little thing. So 1, 2, sorry about that noise, it's awful. 3, 4. Right, so the ones we have picked are pants. The ones we have picked are, let's just put you back, Rosa Novella, Aqua della Regina, Frisia, and Rosa Gardenia. So a couple of roses in here. Nice. Now, I'm going to do my samples a little differently these days. So I have already smelled all of these. So these aren't for I'm not smelling these for the first time, you know. I know a little bit about them already. But we will refresh our memory. That's the royal way. And we will talk about them. So here we have Stick. I have actually tried them on skin as well. But oh, they're them awful bloody sprayers. I hate these. So, Rosa Novella. Let's go. So the notes for this are lemon, petitgrain, rose of May, or rose de Mai, jasmine, gardenia, musk, cedar, patchouli, and sandalwood. And the first thing that hits you is the musk. It is very much a musk-heavy fragrance. And it is very feminine, very soft, very powdery, very classy. That's something I would use, a word I would use about these, about all of these fragrances. They're very classy, they're very Italian, they're very upmarket, the smell very upmarket. Don't worry about the fact that they're called eau de colognes. They last more than 20 minutes or half an hour. They last for about 4 or 5 hours. On my skin, they did anyway. This is beautiful. It's not something I would wear. It's not something I could get away with whatsoever, I don't think. The rose makes it powdery, as well as the musk. The musk's very furry, like cotton wool kind of vibes. You don't really get any lemon. There is this kind of sort of zest, but then the zest calms down, dies away. You're left with a bit of petitgrain, this kind of greeny, fresh sort of thing at the top. Very nice, very good ingredients and very well made. And the big takeaway from this one is the musk and the rose, and it's a powdery rose. You know, some roses can make things smell like talcum powder or that sort of thing. It's like that. Very nice, very elegant though. Very well made. They're high quality. They are good. They are very high quality. That's something else I can say about them. Okay. Next, we will try Aqua della Regina. Sorry. This is more of like a citric, aromatic sort of thing. There's like a lot of like, you know, like it's like that sort of Italian cologne sort of thing going on. These are all unisex as well, by the way. Like anybody could wear these and they wouldn't smell out of place. Some of them are too feminine leaning for me. But whoops. But that is just, I have a particularly like masculine taste. Like my taste is so traditionally masculine that it's not even modern masculines don't cut it. It's like I've got to go back to the 80s. Do you know what I mean? This is green and fresh and herbal and aromatic. This is something you would wear in the high heat. Say if I had a bottle of this, I would have worn this over the last 2 to 3 weeks. It's been boiling here in England. It's so hot. It's been so hot, and this is perfect for that kind of thing. Citrus, greenness, neroli. I'll tell you the notes, actually, just if you give us a second. Oh, it's so nice. I was seriously tempted by a bottle of this. But I've got some fresh stuff I'd like to get through first. But it's very cologne-y. In that classic Italian way. It's very high quality as well. If you wear these, you will stand out for the quality of your perfume, you know? So the notes are citruses, which citruses though, you know? Citruses, neroli, petitgrain. Middle notes are neroli again, rosemary, yes, lavender, Yes, it's more of a feeling. It's more of a feeling behind the perfumes than anything. Clove as well. Base notes are musk and patchouli. Excuse me. This is gorgeous. You could smell this all day. It's absolutely stunning. I love that. I really do like that. I'd seriously consider a bottle of that. If you want to smell fresh, you want to smell clean, you want to smell classically Italian cologne, that's quality. Like, I really, really like that. And I remember that being on skin and it just being like, wow. It's a little bit more sort of like, a little bit more of like the wood comes out in it. I mean, it's not a woody perfume whatsoever, but you get this kind of, it turns more sort of like classically masculine on your skin. You know, I don't know whether that's an association thing or not. But next we have coming up Frisia. Now, I'm not big on this one, I've got to be honest. Frisia is a big floral perfume for me, and I do not like florals as a general sort of thing, you know. Make us feel a little bit heady, a little bit sick, but there's a very interesting note in here, which is very funny, made us laugh. I've just been reminded of it there when I'm looking the notes up on Fragrant. I get outrageous. So this again is very good quality. Like, that's something to take away from this house. It's very, very high quality. You will smell classic quality perfume. Whether you like them or not is your sort of prerogative, you know. Whether you think that they are good, bad, or indifferent is a matter of taste. The quality of these things cannot be denied. The notes, big note at the top is Frisia. And then the other notes are violet, rose de mai, and western skunk cabbage. And then in the base notes are iris and musk. I actually get some of the iris from this. Violet as well. I get purple flower from this. Frisia, yeah, I can feel the Frisia getting up my nose. I don't like over. If you like floral perfume and you like quality, you'll enjoy this. If you're a lady watching this, if you're a man who enjoys these florals, you will enjoy these. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. I'd like a lady I was with to smell like this. And you would think she was a lady if she smelled like this. It's that sort of class and quality that this house gives off. You know? I'm not saying if you don't smell like this, you're not a lady. But it's like, oh, it's classy. You know? Like, there's a bit of reverence. Like, if you smelled a lady wearing this, it would make you think, I need to be on my best behaviour here. This is upmarket. She knows what she's doing. Again, the same thing can go for a bloke. If you want to wear this, you're a bloke and you like this sort of thing, you wear it. I could never, personally, because I just don't have I want to say balls to pull it off. Maybe guts. But I've also got a massive gut, so I shouldn't really say that either. Anyway. It's lovely. It really is very nice, but not something I could wear, you know? But if it sounds like something you would like, it's big Frisia. And then, for me, I don't know what the hell western skunk cabbage smells like. I mean, is there an eastern skunk cabbage? Is there a northern skunk cabbage? A dirty southern one? Who knows? Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. That water's cold as well. Fantastic. Somehow that cold water just goes with the with the perfume. What a strange sensation. It's sunny outside as well. This is like the perfect time. Like I wouldn't be able, you wouldn't be able to wear these in the cold. That's not what these are for, and it certainly feels that way as well. You know. Yeah. I'm like I don't know if I've like said this. Like I'm really impressed with them for quality. Now, would I buy them? None of the ones I've smelled so far, no. That said, I should also tell you that I have decided to halt my buying down to stuff I love. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. I might do a video on that. Anyhow, this is called Rosa Gardenia. Now, I remember this because it's white floral. I also remember this because it stood out because I didn't hate it. This again, right, has that classy, upscale kind of fresh but knowing, you know, like someone who takes care of themselves, but they're also worldly, you know. I don't want to say it smells aged, like it's got age to it. I don't mean that in a bad way. I actually mean that in a good way. It's got experience. It knows what it's doing. It's not a girl, it's a woman. That's just how I perceive this. Now, this is fucking awesome. I will tell you the notes. Top note is almond blossom, orange blossom and bergamot. The middle notes are gardenia, rose de mai, again, 3rd out of 4, rose de mai. They must have bought a job lot, like a big barrel of it or something. Fig leaf and jasmine. Strangely enough, right, I actually get an almost figgy vibe from this. It's in there. You can smell all of these. As you read the notes, you can pick out each one. But when you smell it as an overall composition, you don't... Like, they're all blended brilliantly. I'd love to know who the perfumers were, because it doesn't tell you. But they obviously pay, like, for good ingredients, really good quality ingredients, and for really good perfumers to make good perfumes. This was released in 2021, so this is like the antithesis of modern perfume. This is classic perfumery released today. And the base notes are musk. You get a lot of musk. Sandalwood, yeah. It's not woody sandalwood. It's more of like that feeling of sandalwood. You know, like the creamy smoothness. It's absolutely stunning. This is not the type of fragrance that I would like, that I would wear, but I can appreciate it for what it is. You know, top marks for these. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What do I get out of this? I get the rose. It's a powdery kind of rose. I get that almond blossom. As soon as you hear the word almond, you get this kind of little flowery nuttiness. I'm not entirely sure about gardenia because I don't know gardenia that well. I know it's a white floral, but I don't get it hugely. Again, this is the same as the last one. You can imagine like a grand lady smelling like this on a summer's day with a hat on, you know? A classy woman, a classy bird, a classy woman. Oops, where are you going? So, I suppose in conclusion to today's video anyway. My favourite out of all of these is definitely this one, Aqua Regina. That is gorgeous. So if you're a man and you want to smell Italian, and it really does smell Italian, you'll know exactly what I mean if you ever smell it. It smells like an Italian man. Again, with a bit of like a bit of gravitas, a bit of like seriousness, you know, like they're worldly perfumes, but they're also class. Absolutely beautiful. The ingredients are stunning. The composition is beautiful. They're not trying to change the wheel. You know, they're not trying to like reinvent the wheel. They're not trying to do something new. They're doing what they do, and they're doing it very, very well. I cannot wait to do the next video, which I will do soon. Probably today's Wednesday, so I might do Friday, Saturday maybe. And I will look forward to speaking to you then. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye.